Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Action Comics issue number 544. Now this one is more of the anniversary issue to its 45 years. Now this is about how Lex Luthor and Brainiac got their upgrades. Now let's come to the story. It starts off how after Superman stopped Lex Luthor's one of the plans, he flies off to try and find out where he is, unaware that Lex Luthor has survived, saying, "The Kryptonian has finally done it this time. I've finally been pushed too far." So after pretty much explaining what happened to him in his last scheme, Lex Luthor pretty much is badly injured and calls on for some aid. So one of his robots take him back to a ship where he's planning to go back to the planet Lexel, where the people think he's some sort of hero. So after making it way to Lexel, Lex's wife on that planet finds him saying, "It's him, Norgu. My beloved husband has once again journeyed across half the galaxy here to be at my side. He appears injured. We must take him to the healing center at once." So after Superman pretty much takes care of Lex Luthor's death traps and gear and still tries to look for him, he pretty much one of Lex Luthor's bots is talking to her saying, "Did Master simply program me to function in my absence, or was he even able to obsess his obsession forever under my capacity? The answer does not matter, for my final task has been accomplished. Master would be proud. Me now, Superman will pay." And so pretty much meanwhile on Lexel, Lex Luthor is pretty much enjoying the fact he has a son now and a family, and pretty much is shown to be a hero to the people. And meanwhile, Lex Luthor is still thinking about Superman and wants to take care of him and get rid of him. So after an earthquake due to Lex's incompetence, he ends up falling into an old ancient lab and comes up with a sinister idea. Meanwhile, Superman manages to find out where Lex's signal's coming from and heads there due to what the robot did. So meanwhile, Lex Luthor is talking on the computer screen, and Superman pretty much locates where it could be. So meanwhile, Lex has developed a powerful power rod that's gonna help the people of Lexel, and it's right into the core. So pretty much everyone worships Lex as a hero, and meanwhile, while a robotic suit shows up, designed by Lex Luthor, and uses it to damage planes and other things. Now, when you think about it, shouldn't the people of Lexel at least should have realized that this suit belongs to Lex because of the same color scheme and everything? It does seem a little bit dumb that they're not smart enough to figure that out right away. So after one of the elders talk with Lex, he says that he'll deal with the problem, but Lex's wife is starting to have suspicions about Lex Luthor. And meanwhile, Superman shows up, takes Lex Luthor away, and explains what he did and how he found him. So pretty much, Superman finds Lex flying in and now has his robotic suit. And the people of Lexel realize that they've been duped and Lex Luthor has just been playing them as sheep. So pretty much Lex fires at Superman, ricocheting it into the power rod. And he's like, "No, what have I done? How could I have known my blast rod would ricochet off Superman's body and straight to the neutral rod?" And so Superman realizes that the planet is going to blow up. And Lex tries desperately to save his wife and child, but it's too late. The planet's blown up. Superman flies back, feeling bad about what happened, and doesn't, look for Lex Luthor. He did survive, but Lex hangs onto a piece of rock, swearing revenge against the Man of Steel, and we have the new Luthor. So, as well, we have the next one for Brainiac, where Superman is looking down, sees that a driver is about to accidentally hit a blind girl, but Superman freezes the car, and no doubtly cost this guy a lot of money on repairs, and Superman flies off. So meanwhile, Superman suspects something else is happening, and it's one of Brainiac's ships. Superman manages to take it down, but due to Brainiac's interference, has caused something to happen to him. And so he ends up body getting reanimated, changed in ways, and ends up being turned into a robotic version of himself. Well, meanwhile, other things have happened during the events of the other action comics and stuff. And so, Brainiac has now become more metal than man. And after attacking the planet of sponge-like aliens, and pretty much dooming the planet to doom, meanwhile, Superman gets into action to find out what's going on, and he heads to where the planet is. So meanwhile, they all attack him, probably because Brainiac promised them to. And so Brainiac's ship shows up, and Superman is like, it is Brainiac. Well, he's not only taken on a new modest opened, but he's got a new ship as well. And so Superman flies into action and gets blasted down, and the sponge-like aliens start attacking him and everything. And so the doors open, and it's Brainiac showing up saying, "You're not Brainiac! I've never seen you before! Who are you?" "Who am I, Superman? I have already told you that. I am the new Brainiac, and I am your death." And so you have the new Brainiac. So, the story? It's pretty good. And there's a nice way to add in some new upgrades to Lex Luthor and Brainiac. And this actually feels like a pretty good story as well. So in general, this deserves a good thumbs up. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.